Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we are exploring the beautiful MSC Seaside. Currently we are on deck number 5 and this is all the things that deck 5 has to offer. This is the Iris photo studio where you can look around with some artwork and you can collect your onboard photos that you have taken. As you walk in, you'll see the Timeless Studio, which you can see some example photos from other people that have taken photos. When I was on board, we didn't take any photos. However, I've heard good stuff about the photographers. As we walk out of the Iris Gallery, we can see the bottom floor of the atrium where the seashore bar is located. This is a big atrium with lots of floors, 3 floors, and this is where our white party was held during our cruise. This is the spiral staircase, and as we walk down deck 5, this is the seashore restaurant where you can have a bite to eat. This is the onboard screens. It's like the MSC for Me app, so you can book events and all those lovely stuff on it. Now on deck 6, this is the Ipanema restaurant. Deck 6 is named Copacabana. And yes, every floor has a name. This is the 2nd floor of the main atrium down on MSC Seaside. Here with some of the shore excursion desk people. And there, when it's not in use, the atrium. We have a shine bar, which is like wine and all those types of stuff. Some more seating areas. And now as we walk through here, we can see some products on the sides. Deck 6 is the main shopping floor, and there's loads of nice shops down there. If you're a regular shopper, this is the cruise for you. So as we walk in, this is the duty-free store with loads of good stuff. And this is the Ventry chocolate place. There's loads of good chocolate. They make it themselves on the ship, actually. I asked them, and they said yes. They have loads of like hot chocolates, milkshakes, and of course ice cream and chocolates. They have seasonal chocolates, so if it's Easter, you have Easter chocolate and all this stuff. So here's deck 6. There's loads of clothes shops, jewelry shops, bags shops, accessory shops, all those types of stuff. There's also loads of seating areas on deck 6, however not many people use them for some reason, I'm not sure why. So now we're moving on to deck 7. This is where the Metropolitan Theatre is located. The Metropolitan Theatre has 2 entrances, one on deck 6, which is not clearly marked, and one on deck 7, which is clearly marked. The theatre can hold up to around 1,000 guests, I'm thinking. And they bring on some lovely singers, dancers, all those types of people. This is the Metropolitan Theatre. As you can see, loads of seats. It's not like a double floor as you see on some cruise ships, however, it is massive, massive, massive. So this is the casino, where you can do a bit of gambling if you wish. Now this is deck 3 of the atrium. Deck 3 of the lovely atrium on board this ship. This is the champagne bar where you can get your champagne. And around here, bartenders will come up to you, ask you if you want a drink, and personally hand it over to you if you don't want to walk. Now we're walking down here on deck 7. This is the arcade area. I suggest you buying a fun pass if you want to use this area regularly. It helps you like save your money basically. You know how much money you got left on your card, and yeah, you can use it wisely. I wouldn't suggest doing the bowling though because of the rocky ship and you have to pay extra. This is the retro area. You have like a little car there, which is where the DJ plays their music. No one ever uses this bar really, except for when there's events happening, which is quite rare to be honest. As you can see, this is now the deck 7 pool. They call it the South Beach pool. However, it is a smoking area. I don't suggest non-smokers going there. If you don't want, or if you're a smoker, this is the place for you. There's a pool table there and some seating. Not many people use this area. And this is where like some small events happen. Big events happen in the atrium, as I said earlier. So this is where small events happen. Now we're on deck 8, where the main buffet and the sports bar is located, and some shopping places. Okay, this is the buffet on deck 8. This is the main buffet, as deck 16's buffet is only open for breakfast and lunch. I'm gonna be honest and say that food on board MSC Seaside was not the best. Was not what we expected for food. So basically, if you want a decent food, like decent dinner, I suggest you go into one of the specialty restaurants. However, of course, you have to pay extra on top of your cruise fare. This is deck 8 atrium. The atrium goes up to deck 8, I think. This is the MSC shop. This is the Mexican restaurant. It was really good when we went. It's like lovely. You can have an all-you-can-eat for like something like $16, I think. And now we're walking into the sports bar. The sports bar has a lot of it's quite what I meant to say is that it's quite busy. Has a lot of variety of drinks, and yeah, every seat has a screen. However, you can't change the channel and there's no sound, so you're basically there watching a silent TV program that you didn't choose. But it's good to socialize with other people and all that type of lovely stuff. And this is the MSC gym. If you want to work out on the cruise, this is the place for you. The gym is normally busy in the mornings. However, other than that, it should be fine for you. And here we have the event of the day. Every day there's an event where products are cheaper. So I suggest, if you want a cheap bought item on board MSC Seaside when you go to the event of the day on deck 8. This is the shore excursions desk. And this is Future Cruise desks and MSC shop again. This is inside the MSC shop. As you can see, there's loads of cool stuff. Obviously you can't buy this model, but you can buy the little ones. Deck 9 to 15 are cabins, so I don't want to bore you and make you look at cabin doors. So yeah, let's go to the deck 16, which is another open deck. This is called the Bridge of Sights, where it's quite pretty, to be honest. However, it's very busy on sail away parties, so mind that. This is where sometimes performances happen, and this is the deck 16 pool. This is deck 16's pool at night. Obviously not that busy as it's not at night. This is the outside of like deck 16. This is the kids club area inside those windows. This is a water slide. And on deck 18 now, it has all the pools and the kids club and all those types of things. This is the indoor pool. This is some table tennis, table football going on. This is the best slide, this blue one. If you go on MSC Seaside, go on this blue slide. Better with another person as well. It is literally the best slide out of all of them. And this is the kids area where they can play in the little pool. Deck 19, this is an outdoor only deck, so there's no indoors on this deck. This is where the zip line is located as well. So deck 19, you can see the MSC Seaside big sign and the funnel. For zipline, it's subject to weather and maintenance, so you might not go on the zipline the day you want. However, maybe a few days later you can. This is the blue ring slide, as I said before. And this is the decks. Below here is the deck 16 pool, as I said before. And these are some seating areas where you can have a seat and just like enjoy the view. And these are some deck chairs. This is deck 20. The highest deck on MSC Seaside. So this deck is the adventure trail, which is like above the deck 16 pool, and then you have the basketball court. And this is the zip line where this is the best place to watch people go on the zip line. And thank you for watching today's video. If you liked it, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.